going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book. The New World Order book is going to show you how the world really works. And it's definitely time for you to wake up out of that sleep, especially in the times that we're in right now. I told you at the beginning of the year, in the first quarter of 2022, we was going to have an event that was going to bring us down. And then also in the fourth quarter, we would have an event that would bring us down. That's exactly what happened. And now I'm going to tell you, in the first quarter, we're going to have an event that's going to bring us down in 2023. And then also in the fourth quarter of 2023, we're going to have another main event. Now, of course, guys, the markets are still going to be pumping and dumping until they get ready to pull the full rug. But I'll let you know when that's about to happen. Now, also, I want to thank those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to get re-educated. And also, much love to those who've donated to the Cash Shop and Patreon. And in my Patreon, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events. Also, I give you the New World Order cryptos in the Patreon. Of course, you have to do your own research. But this next bull run is going to be a utility run. So you want to make sure that you have the cryptos that have utility. And much love to those who are shopping at both stores. Keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And right now, we have Bitcoin and crypto pulling back, and then also the stock market. As I'm doing this video, Bitcoin and cryptos are slightly moving up. Now we have Mark Cuban weighs in on gold and Bitcoin. Says that both are a store of value. And Mark Cuban says that he wants Bitcoin to go down further so he can buy more. Now we know gold has been a store of value for thousands and thousands of years. But guys, now that we're going to be moving over to this new digital economy, Bitcoin is a new store of value. Now, when we look at Bitcoin, Bitcoin could have definitely scaled when we go back and look at the white paper. Peer-to-peer transactions could have changed the world. It was knocking the banks out. And we know what happened. The central banks took over Bitcoin. And the big banks and big corporations funded these crypto projects that were supposed to replace them. And guys, we know we've seen this movie before. We saw it with big tech. Now, guys, do not forget to pay attention to the actual indicators. We have yield rates, which we see that are definitely rising. We have the dollar pulling back. We have volume. We have Tether. We have USDC. And then we have the Fed. Repo at 2.2 trillion. And we know what that is used for. And then also we have the central banks raising rates and now going to be rolling off this balance sheet in 2023. And then on top of it, these big corporations are going to be paying this 15% tax. So we know there's going to be mass layoffs. They've already done a few in 2022. Remember, the NWO caused the problem. Wait for the reaction and run in with the solution. And we know that solution was ready 10 years ago. The robots, algorithms, and drones take over the economy, pay each other with crypto, and the sheep go inside the metaverse, get free money airdrop, their universal basic income. But what little do they know, it's programmable, telling them what, where, and when and how to buy, and they have 3 to 6 months to spend it or poof, it's gone. But we know we're waiting on that next crisis that the NWO is going to use in order to move in this fourth industrial revolution. Now, guys, don't forget about Grayscale. On Friday, it was about $14.60 billion. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have Fidelity filed for Metaverse trademarks in its latest crypto push. And we know Fidelity handles trillions of dollars. They have already jumped into crypto, and we know what the Metaverse is about. Metaverse, the word, is just a marketing ploy. But we know the virtual world that they're trying to build, the cloud, where all this data is going to be stored, and these robots, algorithms, and drones are going to know you better than you know yourself. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now we have Russia's largest bank, Sberbank, issued gold-backed digital financial assets. And we know a certain percentage of this digital money will be gold-backed. We know China is already working on that. And lastly, we have the SEC has made a request to seal confidential documents and information in the Ripple Labs case, and most notably the Hinman speech and documents. And guys, we know this case is about to come to an end. We know there's going to be a settlement. And like I stated, either Ripple is going to get fined or they're going to agree not to be in the U.S. But remember that 95% of their business is overseas. And we know the emerging markets are leading us into the fourth industrial revolution. This digital transformation is rising in the East. So guys, we're going to see the fall of America to Babylon along with the world reserve currency, and the rise of China and the BRICS nations along with the digital yuan backed by that digital SDR. And remember, the crypto teacher told you and wrote about it a long time ago, because he knows. When it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, and not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys, don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming, where everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks to see where the biotech stocks, and while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money. What are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the fourth industrial revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Team save the village. Part 2. King Yashu and Grandma Team save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Yashua and Grandma Team goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.